Joining me to talk about his campaign for the 52nd congressional seat is former San Diego City Council President and current Port Commissioner, Democrat Scott Peters. Welcome to Evening Edition.
Thanks, Peggy.
Your opponent talks about in his ads your vote to underfund the city's pension plan while you were on the city council. He calls it fiscally irresponsible and says the same of you. How do you respond to those criticisms?
Well, you have to look at the whole record. The city of San Diego had 3 decades of bad pension practices, and unfortunately, it was a mistake for me to vote early in my career to continue those. But then we realized we had a problem, and we did something about it. We hired outside experts to tell us what went wrong and how to fix it. We made pension underfunding illegal. We made our employees pay a larger cost to share their benefits. We held the line on raises. We negotiated a new pension system that would save about $23 million a year. At the end of our long decade, the SEC itself said that San Diego was a model for other cities to follow. And I'd contrast that to Washington, D.C., where Congress has had a number of years of bad habits. We still have more work to do in San Diego, but they haven't even started. And that's the point I make, is we have some lessons to teach Washington about recognizing our problems and getting started on fixing them.
Some lessons you've learned personally?
I think so. Well, I mean, some lessons I've learned is that well, you know, one of the things we did was we established an independent budget analyst position for the city council, so it would have its own financial professional advice. We didn't have that. We only could listen to management. That's all the advice we had. So checks and balances is one way. Don't believe the first thing you hear is the only thing that you can hear, and I think that lesson has served me well and the city.
In one of your TV ads, you talk about balancing the budget the right way. Let's take a look.
Okay.
We need to balance the budget the right way. Protect and strengthen Medicare and Social Security. Seniors have earned it.
Seniors have earned it, Medicare and Social Security. What are some of your specific ideas on how to strengthen and or balance the budget when it comes to Social Security and Medicare?
Well, with respect to Medicare in particular, because there's been a lot of talk about that, I want to cut the costs. My opponent wants to cut the benefit. He's voted for the Ryan budget, which the Wall Street Journal said would end Medicare as we know it. I think we can save it. So specifically, we should begin negotiating down the cost of prescription drugs, which a private health care plan would do, which we don't do. We should be making sure we're getting rid of fraud and overbilling. We should be taking advantage of new technologies like electronic record keeping and wireless medicine to lower the cost. Ultimately, we have to transition our healthcare system from a sick care system, which rewards visits and procedures, to a healthcare system that also rewards prevention. That will really lower the cost of things in the long run.
How would you pay for that?
Well, those are savings. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I think that already, you talk to hospitals, they're starting to think about how to redo their health care so that they're serving pools of people, providing better outcomes, and judging themselves more by outcomes than just by the number of procedures and number of visits.
You were part of a KPBS investigative report because of an email correspondence between you and UT San Diego CEO John Lynch. He asked you how you were going to vote on extending the Dole lease on the port. You said you didn't tell him how to vote in your email, but later on it said that you could rescind your vote. You responded back to him. Why did you say that to him, and what does that tell voters?
Well, that's not quite right. The question he raised, he said he wants to build a stadium on the 10th Ave Marine Terminal. He said, is there a way to get out of this lease if we decide that's a way to go? And what I told him was that there was a termination provision in the lease and that I thought the lease was a good idea. Now, I want to the big story here is that you had someone who's either a newspaper person or a real estate developer, and the line is fuzzy, threatening a sitting port commissioner in the context of politics, because he said it would be an issue in the campaign. And also said he would disband the port if we voted the wrong way. I did not fold to that pressure. I voted what I thought was the best thing as a trustee for the Tidelands. I think that Dole lease is a good lease for jobs, and we extended it. And I'll stand up for people who work on the waterfront and for our military, which also uses that facility as a strategic port to supply the Middle East.
All right. The boundaries for the 52nd District are nearly evenly split between both parties, and there's a lot of independent voters as well. How would you represent them in Washington, D.C.?
Well, I was the first Democrat to represent my city council district, which was La Jolla, University City, Carmel Valley, and Rancho Penasquitos. Those people are not necessarily, they're not particularly liberal. They're sort of like the district. They're, you know, a third Republican, a third Democrat, a third independent. They want to see things work. And whether it's, you know, fixing up the ballpark district or finishing Highway 56 or cleaning up beaches and bays or expanding the convention center, I bring a record of working across the aisle to get things done. Other people say it, but I've actually done it. And that's why I've gotten support from not just Democrats, but also independents like Nathan Fletcher, or Republicans like 4 former Chamber of Commerce chairs and Mr. Malin Burnham, because they want to see things work and they think I'm the better candidate for that.
All right, we are out of time. San Diego Port Commissioner Scott Peters, thanks so much for talking with us.
Thank you, Peggy.